acid snow. Hello. And it makes me feel so fine, I can't control my brain. Hi, guys. You would. You would. I'm back. I survived. She returned. I promised I would. I went out for milk and cigarettes and I came back. Probably not a zombie. You know, I was smelling like one the other day. But no, I think I'm fine. Oh my god. It honestly wasn't too bad. Not showering for 5 days in the heat, but like the day that we were packing up to go back home, I was rank. Showering's overrated. Cinnamon, hello. How you been? Got dinner and water? Yep. I'm all fed and watered. I've long made this clear. Okay. Hello, Sarah, hello. Acid, hello. Shark Poo, hello. The withdrawals are over. Aslo, hello. Should have used the water to shower. What, by drinking water? I had enough. I think if someone tried to keep me from showering for 5 days in the heat, I'd require help to hide the body. What, because you smell like death? Oh man. So today, stream today. Here's the thing. I have something that I have to get up for in the morning that I'm really not looking forward to, so tonight can't go very late. So I don't know if this will just be a yap stream or if we will in fact start The Walking Dead season 2 later. I don't know. Can you go for 9 hours? I wish. I would much rather stream for 9 hours than do the thing that I have to do tomorrow. Pretty clear death threat. I had a supervisor who once claimed to my face that he showers 3 times a day. Does he go home in the middle of his shift or something? I feel like at that point, that's not good for your skin. That's too many. 3 plus? Oh my gosh, 110 streak. It was a remote job, so he was at home like the rest of us. What reason would you need to shower 3 times a day? I guess unless maybe you have potty problems. Must have one of those Stairmaster desks. I have a walking treadmill. You know, I've been debating getting a standing desk because I have a walking treadmill and I could use it while standing at my desk, right? But the only reason why I don't want a standing desk is because my monitors are not mounted on my desk. They are mounted on the wall. So right now, if my desk were to go up, it would hit the bottom of my monitors. And the reason why I like my monitors on the wall is because I really hate when monitors are on the desk and any little bump sends the monitors shaking like jello. I hate it. They're on the wall, they don't hardly move. If I showered 3 times a day, my skin would probably fall off. My skin already falls off. I wish it wasn't so. I have a problem with that. Also, yeah, so the whole time we were at the festival, I was having some pretty bad allergies and I was blowing my nose the whole time, and like my top lip is crumbling. I've just been putting salve on it a couple times a day. But it's like, it's so crusty. It was so crusty the other day that I couldn't smile right. My lips were not elastic enough to form a smile. I didn't get sunburnt though, which is surprising. I got a little tan. Gotta bring lip balm. I did. I did. It was from all of the rubbing of the tissue. Dried my face out. I also didn't use the lip balm as much as I should. I have kind of heard though that like the like a lot of like common brands of lip balm actually like dry your lips out more, or they can. I don't know what's true anymore. Step 1, monitors on the wall are moving. Step 2, hide from the pyroclastic flows from Mount Tabor. What? Huh? Mount St. Helens is about to blow up and it's gonna be a fine, swell day. Anyway, I have pictures and videos. Pictures and videos to show you. Although I was looking back through some of them that I wanted to show you, and I like zoomed in because nudity was allowed there, and also some semi-explicit activities were allowed in the open. At least activities that Twitch would probably not approve of, so I had to zoom in some of the pictures and be like, no, I think that there's a naked person tied up in some rope in the background. I can't show you that one. That's what Discord's for. I guess, yeah, you know what? That's true. Step 3, afternoon nap. I am fond of a nap anytime. So also how we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna share my whole screen so you can see everything. You can see my secrets. Or using emoji as sensors. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to do that because I was like 10 minutes before stream, I was moving pictures to my computer. Don't dox yourself. No, there's nothing. You'll just see my you'll see my background. You'll see my background. Do 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 do. Wouldn't you love to love her? Do 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 do. All your life you never seen a woman. A lot of streamers I watch will be like, I'll just show you my screen, and then dox themselves. It happens too often. I'm starting to think I'm bad luck. Nah, it's just you know, you can't think about it all, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm fine. See, look it. You can see my wallpaper. My beautiful, beautiful wallpaper. Girly Birdie, hello! You're just in time for the slideshow. What a nerd. Me? No. It's really fun too because my other monitor is like in the portrait mode, and the only image of these three that you see is Garrus. So there's just big Garrus staring at me from the other monitor. You just have solid colors? I love customizing. Customizing is my favorite thing. Solid color and no desktop icons, like a sociopath. I don't know. I've always like the first thing that I do when I get a new electronic is just set wallpapers and colors and stuff. I like doing that. Okay. So these are just only like presented in the order that I took them. So they're kind of not in an order I would like to show you in, but there was too much effort to rearrange them. I had some NSFW ones as a teen, but not anymore. Not Iris. I don't want Iris. There we go. You are the living embodiment of a 1970s science fiction movie. Anyway, this is me in my tent. This was my view every morning. I never closed like the main door because this tent gets like way too stuffy. So I was just like, if anybody wants to watch me sleep, they can. I don't care. Let's see. Oh, only fries. I had to show you guys this. It was a giant thing of French fries, and they served French fries and other fried potato goods. We went and got tater tots, and they had a variety of sauces. Delicioso. This is Greg with 4Gs. This is Greg with 4Gs. He's one of those he's one of those dog toys that when you squeeze it, it goes, oh, oh, oh. You know what I'm talking about? And they were open only 2 hours a day. Yeah, it's who wants to be making fries all day? Let me see where we got Greg. We got, oh yeah, this little goblin like sculpture made out of silverware. I really loved him. He's like the perfect goblin shape. Here's a picture of like the landscape. It was such a cool area that we were in. Like surrounded on all sides by these giant cliffs. Also, I really like this giant snake. That was cool. There's also this like flame thing right here that was connected to buttons, and you could walk up and press the buttons and make the flames go. Very cool, very nice. It was it was even the grand opening of the giant snake. Yes. Come see the giant snake. Step up and be the first. That's the one I can't show you. Hopefully this is good. That's the cool flame thing. Yeah, these like fireballs were a lot of fun. There was a toddler. I spotted my wife. There she is. She's on my computer. What are you gonna do about it? Also, hello, Tally Simp. Anyway, there was a toddler that somebody was holding up to the buttons for this like flame thing, and you could see him like make the connection that pressing the button equaled big fire, and they let him play with that for a long time. He was loving it. It was so funny. She's the background on my phone and the main menu background on my PlayStation. Hell yeah. Core member created, right? You could see it in his eyes. It was happening. I really loved this. Take a grain. Take what you read here with a grain of salt. And then they had like an actual thing of salt. This is funny. This was on like a bookshelf that was full of, oh, I forget what they're called. I forget what the phrase is called. And I can't think of any examples. That's really bad, isn't it? Like hair of the dog. What is that? And like take a grain of salt. What are they called? I don't remember, but it was like fake books made about those types of phrases. Aphorisms, is that what they're called? Off to see a man about a dog? No? Are you? You need some hair of the dog? IDK. um oh my gosh. Here we go. I found it. I found the banana phone. There it is. Would you like to make a collect call? So this ring 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 banana phone. Boop, boop, ba-da, ba-da. We heard this every fucking morning. They would blare it at like 9:45 a.m. and it was before 10. They wouldn't wait for 10 a.m. The quiet hours were supposed to be between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. and they would blare it before 10 a.m. I would wake up every morning. Instant earworm. Of songs to choose. That's great. Well, this whole camp was called Monkey Business. So they had a bunch of banana themed stuff. During finals week, the dorm to our south blasted the Rite of the Valkyries at 7 a.m. every morning. On move-in day, the dorm to our west blasted Toto's Africa. Ah, traditions. Yep, so there's the banana phone. It's looking a little brown. It's looking a little sad. I did pick it up, and there was weird noises. I was expecting to hear banana phone when I picked the phone up, but it just kind of made some staticky noises. I don't know. I played poker last night and got absolutely fucking rinsed. Did you like actually bet? Dial M for monkey. I didn't try dialing anything. Maybe I should have. $5 hands. I only lost 20, so it's cool. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's like what you pay for a good time, right? Let me see what this video is. Oh yeah. Okay. Why did I close this? Oh wait, where did oh no. Okay. That was weird. 100 stream streak. Get observed, loser. Wowee! You're in the triple digits now. Okay, this thing was really cool. Wow, look at that. Big balloon with long lights. Oh, there's like fire spinning going on over here. You could see this balloon from anywhere. It was like a really good landmark to be able to navigate. $20 good time? Where the fuck are you getting good times? For 20 bucks? The arcade. Okay, so because it's this is like a Burning Man event, right? An offshoot, like a Burning Man offshoot. They do the thing the Burning Man does where there's a temple, and at the end of the event it is supposed to be burned. Unfortunately, there are fire bans in my area, so it was not able to actually be burned. They said that they're gonna take it off site and burn it outside of the event. But anyway, it would have been really cool to see a giant fire. It's in the shape of a paper crane. Pretty cool. What is this video? I'm like nervous now about. Oh, this is just another video I took of that balloon. Well, that seems fine. Hold on. Cast it to the fires. It must be ritualistically destroyed. Yes, exactly. Because what people do is anything you want to let go of, like release into the world. It can be sad. It can be happy. It can be like a weight off your shoulders. Anything you write on it. You write on the structure with like a Sharpie. And then it gets burned. And it is kind of cathartic. You can see a drone up there too. Oh yeah, so look at this. Somebody had a projector and was projecting images on the side of the cliff. You can't see it super well right now, but I'll show you videos later on. Oh, or like this one. This one was my favorite. They made it look like a creature. These eyes would like blink and stuff. Lots of fun. Very cool. Okay, another video coming up. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is neat. The mountain watches, the mountain hungers. They also played like weird faces on it, and then like the part in like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids where there's like people looking down at you with a magnifier glass. Why, yes, YouTube. I do in fact want to know how an MLB stadium feeds 40,000 fans. From hot dogs to lobster. You gotta know. That's like how it's made. If I'm at a sporting venue, I'm not eating the lobster. Well, it should be entered in Scrandle so we can see what other people think. This painting, there were like several of these paintings lined up here where they had color changing lights aimed at it, and as the light cycled through the different colors, different parts of the artwork would like pop out. It's really cool. So like you can see the birds really prominently, or you can see her face really prominently. It's pretty neat. When we went to Coney Island, the event had lobster rolls and they were fine. Especially on the East Coast. Lobster rolls. I could go for a dog. I had a Costco hot dog. Costco hot dog yesterday after we got a bunch of booze for our wedding. It's coming up! It's coming up! I wish I could get Kirkland vodka in Oregon. You can't? Really? Hot cock dog. I expect cheap, quickly made, greasy food. The food also cannot be very good. That's your that's what you want? Is it for it to not be good? Don't ask how it's greasy. Ooh, greasy lobster. It's a whole deal. Probably not many late nights for me after this. Oh, also acid. I shouldn't tell you this. No, LC started playing Mass Effect. He just played. He started it last night. Oh snap! I know. Yeah, I'm excited. It's already fun watching him. He went with default male Shep, and he's I think he's a Vanguard. Costco can't sell liquor in Oregon. Oh, you know, I get it confused because I was in Washington for a while. And I was like, I'm sure we got liquor there. I haven't scoured VODs in about a day or two, so I haven't trawled the new folks. I see. Oh, let me, hold on. Another vid. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the projector that's projecting onto the cliff. There's actually two here. So this one is aimed at the cliff, but this one is aimed at a barn that's like behind me. And I'll show you, there will be another video showing what's projected on the barn. But anyway, check this out. These projectors are wild. Look at that. Look at that way over there. The video quality is grainy. Also, somebody had like laser lights on the cliff too. Yes, so this is more from the monkey camp. The Unnatural History Museum of Bananimals. Do not take bananimals. Beware. Once you open your mind to the possibilities of the bananaverse, nothing will ever be the same again. As the infinite possibilities collapse into certain chaos, bananimals are here to remind us that we are conscious, that we are consciousness experiencing itself, and that nothing is too silly or too impossible. So then I peeked in at the Bananimal Museum. And it's all like banana plushes and unfortunately some AI art, but yeah, I like all these fellas. What a collection I have. I really like this banana frog. It's very good. Nothing is too silly or too impossible will be the last thing a human says before pushing the button that accidentally destroys the universe. I'm just a silly little guy. Presses button. Oh. So there was a camp called Bean Here Now, and their whole theme is beans. Everything is beans. They have a giant pool that is full of dried beans that you can go and like lay in. You can like go get buried in beans. They also, you can see what was going on right here was beanioke. They were doing karaoke, but all of the karaoke songs were changed to have lyrics about beans. Extremely silly, very fun. I love the beans light back here. That's so cool. Okay. This was somebody's costume. They're not, they set it down. It's uninhabited. The shell is empty. But this was somebody's caterpillar costume. That was just fantastic. This is either an art project or someone's extremely specific fetish. There was also a camp called Only Feet, and they did so many events that were feet centric. They offered a foot massage. They offered to draw. They were like, come with an idea and I will draw you a foot related art. It was just wacky. It was wacky. Oh, this was a cool sculpture. Hummingbird symbology is very important to me, and it was neat to see this. Okay, let me see. I have another video coming up. Oh, cool. This is the barn. This is the barn with the projection on it. Ooh, trippy. Isn't that fun? Let's see what else. This is a very blurry night photo, but look at all the pretty lights. Okay, so the other picture that I couldn't show you was a close-up of this structure back here, this like tent. The big tent with like this big swirly light on top of it. This is like a circus tent. I couldn't show you the other picture because there was somebody getting shibari'd in the background of it. But so this tent, it is like a legit circus act, okay? It has like, you can see this like hanging hoop. You can see this hoop right here. They also had like, there's a silk also hung from it, and like a few other dangly bits where people get that like climb or hoist into the air and do like aerial performances and stuff. So their big event they did was a performance that the description of it said that it was inspired by the mating rituals of bugs. And it was according to the description narrated by an entomologist. And I was like, wow, that sounds super interesting. What was that elation station there on the right? It was like a sensory thing. Like they had like music equipment and other stuff. I actually never went in there. If I remember correctly, instruments. Yeah. I think though it was like I don't know. I actually don't know exactly what the situation was in there. I think instead of like actually making music, all of the instruments they had in there was more about like feeling the vibes, if you know what I mean. But anyway, so the circus performance that was in here, it ended up being very sexually charged. Which I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that, and I was delighted. What a delightful surprise. Like at one point, okay, so it's based on like the mating rituals of bugs, right? And at one point they're doing like the praying mantis, and the thing about praying mantises is that they eat the heads. The female will eat the head of the male after they've mated, or like while they're mating or whatever. So in this one performance, it was like 2 lady praying mantises and 1 male one that was actually like a dummy. But they cut his head off and then 69'd in the air. They were like, they had like hip harnesses that were like attached from the hip with rope to like a suspended thing, and they were like in a 69 position, and they were like doing these really cool flips and stuff like that, but it ended with one lady's legs like spread in the air and the other lady's face in her crotch, and it was beautiful and it was wonderful and it was gay and it was salacious and it was amazing. But they got stuck like that. They got stuck in the air 69ing because the rope got stuck. The guy was like trying to like, because there's a big pulley at the top. There's a pulley, you know, to help lift them up and to make it safe. But the release lever got stuck. They were like, Like the dude with the rope was like trying so hard to whip it, like oh man. Stuck. No, it really was not part of the performance. It was I was thinking, and then the female eats the head of the male, but I thought that would be too much. And yet, nope, it was very rated R, yeah. And it's also so interesting because this is like the entire festival is for all ages, right? So people with kids, they bring their kids. And I personally think with parental guidance with this kind of thing, if you are comfortable and like you have conversations with your kid and stuff, I don't really see there being anything wrong with it. However, I cannot fathom being a kid whose parents are like festival parents like this. That's wild to me. There were like young children in the audience for this circus performance. Help me, step bug. Yeah. There was also, so they actually did praying mantis theme twice. That was the first one, and then the second one was like a male praying mantis and a female praying mantis, and their act was so good. I honestly can't stop thinking about it. It was so sexy. It was so sexy. I can't. I wish I had it on video, but I don't even think I'd be able to show you. Because it ends with the girl like dry humping him on a chair and cutting his head off. It's really good. Where are we? Oh, there's another video. Hold on. The crowd lost its mind for the guy who was bouncing a foot. That's right. Wait, was it on his? No, it was on his forehead. I'm pretty sure it was on his forehead, but still. So yeah, so part of that. Hold on, I have the part of the circus act. They were like, let's take a break from bugs and introduce you to this guy and his fish. And he was like a comedic like balance act where he had a fishbowl that was full of water and like several like fake fish, right? But his act culminated in him balancing the fishbowl full of water on top of like a 20-foot stick. And which is crazy in of itself, but like then his finale was to try to throw a fish into it while he was balancing it. And it did take him a handful of attempts, but when he did it, the crowd erupted. It was so good. I'm here now for real. Hi, Shark Poo. Kid in that audience. Core memory created, unfortunately. Yeah. Anyway, so I just took a little video of this like scene because I like all the lights over here. Or I started filming and then somebody was walking towards me, so I tried to avoid them with my camera. But yeah, there's the elation station. You can see like a drum kit and some other things. And there was a happening dance party over at the circus tent. Guy had some hair. I'm trying not to focus on the individual people just for their privacy. I'm sure those kids will be better adjusted than the opposite. That's what I'm saying though. Cuz I truly don't see anything wrong with it as long as you like have proper like communication with your kids. This was an art project of a friend that we camped with. It was really cool. Actually, you could see it. You could see it in the previous video. Hold on. So not super well, but you can see it right over here. Doing its thing. I'll zoom up on it again. The pattern of the lights on it is really cool. There it is, see? It's like sapping the colors out of the earth. Okay, let me double check. There's another video. Oh yeah, so there was like a dome structure that was called the Hypnodrome, and it was completely made out of these like triangular panels. And then at night they would show these lights on it, but you could see it either from inside or outside. It was visible from both sides, and it was really cool. Oh! Monica, hello! Oh, MBS, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock. Hi, Monica! Welcome in, welcome in. Barrick, hello. Terkoki, hello. Ghost Smoke, hello. MBS, of course, hello. Hi, I'm Baby Blue. It's nice to meet you. I just got back from a festival, so I'm talking about it. I'm just yapping. I'm yapping and showing pictures and videos of my time. Monica, what were you up to today? How was your stream? This, yeah. This structure, anyway, I was saying, these panels, you can see these lights from either side, from inside or outside. And this is the only video I got of it. That was cool shit. Oh, Pierre, hello. Bearsona, hello. How's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy to be back in my basement. Okay, this one, it was just like, I stood up on a hill. This is gonna be really grainy, but I stood up on the hill and like filmed a panoramic sweep of everything. So like right here is the big paper crane temple structure, and then everything else is like, you'll see. But what you can see from here is not even everything. This place is so big. Look, and then there's that balloon with the lights. And then the cliff where they're projecting stuff. Yeah. You have touched enough grass to last a lifetime. Lifetime equals till next time you go camping, which is in 2 weeks. I'm gonna leave again in 2 weeks. There's so much stuff that looks like so good. It looks so goddamn cool. It was a lot of fun. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say about this? I don't remember. There was so much. You could never do everything either. There was someone with a super cool glowy puppet, shark puppet we all fell in love with. I have that video. I have that video on here. I'm really glad Shark Poo's here because I wanted to show it to him. Glad to see you had a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you. It was a blast. I don't know. Here's a picture. Here's a picture, as you can see. It's a picture. Another picture. as you can see. I was standing up on this hill for a while, just like taking pictures. Here's the crane at night. And I also took it with like a darker mode, so you can see. This is more what it looked like at night to my eyes. But my camera has like a nighttime thing where it does a long exposure. So that's why this is like this. The theme for the festival was not to scale, which is why the temple is a giant paper crane. That is true. Yes. I was listening earlier, if only they Divinity trailered that crane. What, like, huh? Set it on fire? Okay, there's another video. Oh! What was the thing you spoke about burning? Was it the crane? Yeah, it was the crane. It's normally burned, yeah. Okay, so this guy has a really cool thing where he plays the cello and like it's like a clear cello and he's got projections on it and like kind of interesting music. He's called Cello Graphic. Look him up if you want to know more. Just ignore the other music in the background. It's like very ethereal. I'm kind of scared. This is a very long video. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit to the other song he was playing. See, this is he's like adjusting a background music thing. I think it's really neat. Monica, hello. I might have fell out for a second in my chair. What? What happened? Are you okay? How are you? I'm great. How was your stream? What were you doing? Eepy. Do you need to go to bed? Mario Party? Hell yeah, did you win? One, 2 out of 3? Good job. I might need to turn in raid and run type shit. No problem. Go get some rest. Thank you for the raid. I hope you get some good sleeps. Anyway, I really like this. I really like this. I like this like very interesting mashup of like electronic sounds and like I don't know, psychedelic cello. Oh my gosh, I had it. This is the only food I took a picture of. Somebody made the best damn cannolis I've ever had. And if you don't know cannolis, they're kind of a difficult pastry. Because like the shell is extremely delicate and you can't just make a bunch. You can't like fill a bunch of shells with the filling and let them sit in a case because the shells get mushy really fast. So they fried the perfect delicate melt in your mouth crunchy shells and also made the cream mix there and piped it in there. Oh my god, they were so good. Oh, sorry, I should make it bigger. As a note, everything is free at the festival. It's against the rules to sell or barter. Gifting is encouraged. Exactly, yeah. So like anybody offering food or drinks it's a gift. Looks very good. Yeah. I love cannoli. On my way with a time machine to go back to Monday. Let's go back. Back in time for the cannolis. This was my tent, my little tiny tent with some flashy rainbow lights, and I got a mattress pad that exactly fit the dimensions of the bottom of the tent, but it kind of like overstuffed it a bit, so it was very hard to zip the bottom here. So I was just like, I guess I'll sleep with the bugs, and I left this bottom part open a lot of like time in the day because I was afraid I would break the zipper if I kept zipping and unzipping it all the time. So I would just leave it open like this. I'm going in a plane time machine. A plane that travels back in time. I don't want this song. I don't want this song. Mattress pad. Me if I was on my time of the month. What? Here's at the point where they were gonna do a burn, right? This is when it was supposed to be burn time for the big structure. Instead they did a not burn where they like it was like water themed. But anyway, so like this is the crowd gathering for that. And once again, kind of a blurry, dark picture, but you can see the crowd, and then you can see the crane over here, and that like balloon light thing over this way. Oh, that's a video. Oh yeah, look at what they were projecting. No, 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 no. Perfect. And then here's another video of like, okay, there's the projection. I was doing a swoop and I was like, oh, I don't mean to film you. Walk by, please. And then the big balloon. Look at all the people, all the lights. And the crane's right there. And so this is what they did. Everybody was silent, except for you could still hear like music happening in the distance. Everybody, this entire crowd of like 1,000 people, silent. And they did this thing where did you guys ever go to summer camp and they had you do this where like if a bunch of people snap their fingers it sounds like raindrops? So they like encouraged us to do that, and it really added to the effect. But also what they're doing here is like you had an option where if um if you wanted to, you could write something on a piece of soluble paper. And then what they're doing here is they're dissolving the paper in water. This is like instead of burning it, you know? But that's what's happening. Okay, so this like crystal light was so cool. Ah! Oh no! Ah! Butler did it. This makes me think of archaeological video of a ritual in the former United States Kingdom of Greater Oregon, 2715 AD. Makes me think of a far cool guy Fox Knight. Don't have summer camp in New Zealand. Don't know if that is a good thing or not. I don't know. Why no burning? Why watering? Because our state is in dire circumstances with fire danger. And the fire marshal would not give a permit, which is completely understandable. Anyway, the tent with these crystals, it was a jam tent. So I brought my guitar and I jammed with them. Their camp was called Synthesthesia. Synthesthesia. Because they had synths. They had like a Moog synth and a few other things. And the synths were plugged into these crystals. And it would like change colors when you played. It was so cool. But I brought I don't have a video of it because I was playing my instrument, but I brought my guitar and jammed with them, and it was so fun. Synthesthesia, yeah. I have a video of like the people that run this camp. I have one of them performing, which I think is the next one. Oops, get out of here. And this is just them jamming. This is not like a pre-decided song. But look at the clouds. The clouds too. They're plugged into the synth and they react. Oh, and then the mic gave out. Anyway, I can't show much more because then the people dancing get in front of my camera and her butt was out, so. Let's see what else we got. As a play on synesthesia. Yep, exactly. This camp is the embodiment of when you wander into a tent at 4 a.m. at the festival after losing your friends. Yep, that's exactly it. Seems even better now. On drugs? Yes, Butler. Unfortunately. I was sober the whole time. I'm God's strongest soldier. No. Midsummer if it wasn't a horror movie. If money, trade, barter are forbidden, how's the event plans unsecured? Well, it is, you have to pay a ticket to go, but everybody in there, when you provide, like if you provide food or an experience for somebody, you can't charge for it. What else? What else we got? Let me. Oh yeah. This was in the bean camp. I love this disco globe. It's so cool. Julie, hello, I am back. Yes. Look at this bean ball. The disco bean. Yeah, baby. You got it. You got the right idea. What's this one? Oh yes. Oh yes. This was one of the like dance party tents. It was happening in here. I really enjoy this setup here with like the vines and stuff behind the DJ. Is very good. Epilepsy. Yeah, this is kind of like Epilepsy the event. What is this? What is this? Oh yeah. So, okay. These people brought a structure where they suspended a piano on a platform, and it does this. The basic structure was like a giant swing set. Yeah, and the only way that you can get up to it is by climbing some rope ladders, which you can see. But it is a playable piano. And what I don't know what triggers, there's got to be a button or something here that triggers the flame. Unfortunately, I don't think I could be able to climb a rope ladder. That shit's hard. So I did not even try. I think it was a pedal. That could be. I'm too old to climb that shit. Whenever you play the wrong chord, it shoots fire. Yeah, it's like the piano in the Goonies. Oh yeah. Oh, there's the Hypnodrome. This video is very short. I cut it. The Hypnodrome, look at it. You can see it. It's cool. And also the like light art project that our friend did. Coward talk. You can shoot flames, old man. What? Well, you know, hey guys, there are several reasons why somebody might not be able to climb it, okay? Doesn't have to just do with age. It does not have to just do with age. I have a bad foot still from falling down my stairs. That's mainly why I did not even try. I was doing so much walking. Can and should are very different words. I was doing so much walking every night. I'd hurt my foot every day. We're replying saying someone there too old. Oh. Oh. It's both physical and mental. shark poo! Look at this puppet. I want this puppet so bad. Hold on, I'll back it up. Anyway, this place was always happening every night too. It was really cool because in this one they had like raised platforms, so I felt like it added interest to an otherwise like flat area, you know what I mean? It just like it made it look more more partyable because you can see like the varying levels of people. I don't know how to explain. And that's it. That's all I got for you. That's all my photos and videos to show. There was also a giant titty panini press. Yes, you could get titty pressed. There was a Pop-Tart cult camp where you were invited into a giant toaster confessional to confess sins to Pop-Tart God. This is true. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. Please watch for the tree octopi and the flying glow sharks. But could you get toasted? Yeah, absolutely. What is a panini press? Like the George Foreman grill or like it's a it's a thing to press paninis. Yeah. I don't know, look it up. I don't know. It's a grill that has a hinge. It's kind of like a waffle. Yeah, it's kind of like a waffle iron. So in this thing though, a toasty machine. You're so funny. Toasted sandwich maker. It was a giant one, right? And you lay in it, and the top part was covered in like rubber titties. So you could get titty pressed. Also, Aslo, there was I was like telling friends about this, and one of my friends was like, "Oh, did you see the boofer?" And I was like, "The boofer? What do you mean the boofer?" And they were like, "Yeah, my friend visited me on their way home from Soak and was regaling me with their tales. And they said that the highlight for them was meeting this girl that could boof things. And apparently she boofed like half a bottle of champagne by doing a handstand and having it funneled into her ass." I'm kind of sad I didn't see it. That sounds par for the course. Yeah. I just like how my friend was like, "Yeah, but did you see the boofer?" Quite the party trick, right? There was a banana phone parade, but the video has tits on display. It does. That sounds more like a hole-in-one than a par. Let's see, what else was there? What else was there? Oh, another thing I can't show you is somebody was doing glow shibari. So they had like neon glowing rope that like glowed under a black light, and they were suspending people in shibari. And then once they were suspended, a group of people came in and like painted glowy body paint on them. It was so cool. G Shibari, Gar Shibari. It all connects. Oh yeah, also Baby Behead and Breakfast. Yes. They had a very interesting theme. They just had a bunch of dolls. They had a bunch of like decapitated dolls and otherwise what is the word? Harmed, dismantled, amputated dolls everywhere. That's dope. I'd do that, right? You because it takes a long time, right? Shibari sessions can take a long time. And okay, let me back up. I really like the body painting as a thing to do with Shibari that is not sexual. I really like that. That's a cool idea to me because the sensation of that must feel really interesting while you're like suspended off the ground. That's really cool to me. But also what I was gonna say is it takes a long time, right? Because you have to get like meticulously tied up and then like suspended, and then people draw on you, and then you get lowered down and then untied. It takes a very long time, so it was by appointment only. Otherwise, I would have thought about doing it. You know why else? Why else I probably wouldn't have done it though? I gotta tell you, I did not pack any cute underwear. I I was in need last year for a camping trip. I was in need of some, like, I just needed a fresh pack of underwear and really quickly grabbed a pack of underwear from like Bimart, and they're the ugliest granny panties you could imagine. I fucking hate them, but they're like comfortable. So that's all I packed. That's all I packed for this whole trip. If I had been wearing cute underwear, I would have considered it. Comfort over looks, exactly. I think I would find a way to be afraid of heights there, being even slightly suspended. I think that's part of, well, I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm wondering if that's part of the thrill for people. I did a Shibari class a couple times. Wait. So I was tying. Oh, you were tying the ropes. You were not the one being shibari'd. I see. That's good knowledge to have, Butler. Glad you weren't wearing like a G-string or something. Why not? Why not though? Don't you want my little booty out? Oh, there was also, I didn't go to it, but on the schedule there was a smallest butt contest. Because usually it's like best butt or biggest butt, right? But no, this one was smallest butt, and I was just like, oh man, I want it to be like a row of Hank Hill asses. But we didn't go to that. There was like almost probably like 800 or 900 different events, some of them repeating, some of them happen like every day, right? But I think there was like somewhere around 900 events. There's like no fucking way you can see everything. It's somehow concave. You win. I mean, walking around fully painted, wearing string thin underwear sounds uncomfortable. Yeah, but you know what? I gotta tell you, it may be uncomfortable, but if I felt cute enough, I would do that. And believe me, there were people doing it. Nudity is totally allowed. There were titties out. We saw somebody's asshole. Somebody spread his cheeks on a platform so we could see his butthole. Very gracious of him. You don't get painted and in bondage for comfort, yeah. I lament not bringing Greg over to the barbecue camp. That's right. I never even saw them. Shibari and barbecue together in one camp. It would also be uncomfortable going around wearing like a jockstrap though. Yeah, those don't look comfortable to me. The reason why they don't look comfortable is because I don't trust them to like stay on. I mean, I don't have that equipment though, so what do I know? What a kind of man. There was it was a pirate camp, and they had this like plank, and on either side of it were swimming pools full of like foam pads and stuffed animals. So they would do events like they'd give you like boffer weapons and have you fight somebody and like try to knock each other off into the pits below. So they were doing stuff like that, but one thing they did was like arg, show us your booty, right? And so people were like walking the plank and like either showing ass or titties or both. But this one guy, he really did just like bend over and spread his butt cheeks open. Boffer these nuts? Get out of here. There was a boofer, but was there a bofa? Oh, absolutely. There was this like garden of cock sculptures and that were like interactable. So there was just like a giant penis and the balls were a bench you could sit on. So there's the bofa. Yeah. The man was part cat. Let's see, what else was there? What else was there? It sounds better and better the more you describe this event. There were, of course, if this is your thing, there was sex tents. So you could go have a friendly adult wrestling match in. But I did notice that it wasn't like a bathhouse situation. It was more like if you had a partner and needed somewhere to go have sex, because so many of the events that they did were like must have partner for entry. We will not accept singles. I saw maybe like one thing that was like a queer mixer type thing. Rip singles, yeah. But people were hooking up with like people they just met, you know? So I guess you can go single and find somebody and then bring them to the sex tent. You heard about those folks getting it on while camping? It was fucking intense. Rip a romantic people, unless you go with a fuck buddy, I suppose. I mean, yeah, you can just have a play date. You can just have a play date. In fact, I remember walking by these two people that were like talking, and I overheard them. It sounded like they just met, and they were like, "Okay, well let's discuss negotiations on the walk over. What do you like? What are you wanting to get out of this, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, cool, good for them." Calling it a play date is diabolical. Why? Part of the fun of a festival. I don't want this song right now. No, I can't. I can't. People talking like Mass Effect NPCs? Huh? Oh, like the two that are in the cafe, the Turian and the Quarian. Oh, well, I'm thinking it's so hard to just like recall everything. Okay, So I have stretched earlobes, right? And I wear glass plugs in my holes, and my the size of my ears is almost, it's, I think it's 7/16 of an inch. I don't know what that is in millimeters. But it's just a little less than half an inch. But I have been at this size for a while, and my plugs just fall out so easily. I can just be looking down and they slide out of my ears. So I was like, if I if I get to the end of this week with both of these plugs, it'll be a miracle. And guess what? Literally like hours after I said that, I lost one of them in the worst way. I was in the porta potty and I stood up and it fell out of my ear, not into the toilet, but it like rolled across the ground and went in a crevice between the floor and the wall of the porta potty. And so I could see it, but I could not get it. My little fingers would not fit in there. And this was like, it was like 8 or 9 in the morning, and I just woke up to go pee and I was gonna go like back to bed. So I was like, oh great, okay, cool. Well, at least I know where it is. I'll come back later to try to get it. Unfortunately, when I came back to it after actually waking up, it was completely gone. So womp womp. My plugs fall out so easy. It's true. And then my other porta potty story is the one time I had to pee so bad. I was running and it was dark. It was night. I ran to the porta potty and I forgot to lock it, and I sat down and started peeing. And like a couple seconds later, this girl opens it and I'm like, "Hi." And she was so scared. She jumped so high. She's like, "Oh my fucking god." Oh! I felt so bad. I felt so bad for scaring her. I was like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. I forgot to lock the door. I'm so sorry." But then like right after that happened, I realized I didn't have any toilet paper. And so I was like, "Hey, wait, can you get me some toilet paper?" And she did. She was very nice. And then we ended up washing our hands at the same time, and I was like, "I'm so sorry." And she was like, "No, don't be sorry. I'm sorry for opening the door." And I was like, "No, no, no, but I I didn't lock it." Also, Elsie, hello. Maybe someone put it in one of their holes. No, what I think happened is it probably like got cleaned out when cuz they were very good at maintaining those porta potties. So I think it probably like sucked up into whatever when they were cleaning it. Said by a passing festival goer. New Mass Effect fan, indeed. You became a horror game jump scared. That's exactly, yeah, that's what I did to that poor girl. I felt so bad. That would suck. I don't know what I would have done. I would have probably pissed my pants if I had been that person. If I had to pee really bad, I got scared like that, I probably would have pissed my pants. Which would suck because there's no showers. I just had like body wipes. The festival is large enough that they have multiple golf cart taxis as a form of public transportation. Yeah, it's the train. Choo choo. Golden showers, maybe? No. No, thank you. You know what? I, I don't think, this is definitely not the place for kink shaming, but I don't think, I think the golden showers would be frowned upon just because of the water waste or the bodily waste. Like, I guess as long as you could contain it and bring it home with you, or get it to a porta potty, but like, you were not even supposed to like dump your own water on the ground. You have to pack everything in and everything out. So I do feel like piss play would be frowned upon. Contain it in my mouth. Ah! You're not sorry. You're not sorry. Pack it in, pack it out. Everything. Everything! Yep. It seems Elsie and Shark need to make this happen. Playdate? Huh? Little piss play playdate? The piss date, yeah. Little, are you pee-pee pals? Piss Playdate is a banger title. I'm not in a, well, it's okay. That's good. That's good that you're setting boundaries, Sharkboo. That's where all conversations should start. Thank you. It should be the name of a Velvet Underground cover band. Piss Playdate. I'm only passingly familiar with Velvet Underground. I don't... That one goes over my head. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Oh! Aslo won a wonderful prize from a bug picture contest. There was a bug picture contest. Yeah. I get mad when I accidentally get my own pee on me. I don't think I'd like others doing it to me. That's fair. Scat water sports and gas from ass. Gas from ass are things that can stay away from me. Fair. Fair and okay. Bug picture contest. Yeah. What he won a delightful cursed like butterfly plushie with a monkey face. Gonna hop in the shower before stream. You're allowed. You're allowed, stinky boy. Hey, I hope today was better. I know you're having a cursed week. I hope today was better. I am stinky, it's hot. That's fair. I'll see what I can find. Do -do 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 -do. You said floated intentionally, didn't you? It was my other school. It was better. I almost did take a mental health day today. You could take one tomorrow, right? And have a 3-day weekend. Would it work like that? That'd be my thinking. There was a wrestling contest where your aim was to get a sock off your opponent. Oh, the shock color. Oh my gosh. There were so many karaoke events, but they were only like on Friday night. There was no karaoke except for beanieoke, but I didn't want to do that. And like apparently the shock collar one was so packed, I would not have been able to get in. I could, but I feel like that would be crazy. I game the system. Go take a shower so you can be squeaky clean to explore the Citadel. There are kinks I didn't have in the past that I didn't understand that I kind of do now. Those ones I mentioned earlier, I wish I never get a taste for. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens when you're least expecting it. So listen, I do consider myself, as much as I talk about sex, okay? As much as I talk about it, I do consider myself in the asexual umbrella. And so when something is sexy to me, like IRL, having to do with people, it's kind of noteworthy to me. And I like to think about why I liked it. And I will say, I said it earlier, but the circus performance where it was the praying mantises, but it wasn't the first one, it was the second one where it was a male and female praying mantis, and this makes no sense to people who weren't here earlier. Anyway, the guy that was the male praying mantis was so hot to me, and I think it was two reasons. I do honestly think it had to do with the bug head mask that he was wearing. Cuz it just like it kind of is kind of one of the same reasons why I like Garrus, because it's like monster-esque, and also it like, I don't know, humans, the faces are not super attractive to me always, but like just an anonymous guy in a mask that makes him look like a monster is really good. Also, he had the fucking like Greek statue body that wasn't like, I'm not super into like muscular people, but it like was right on him. Anyway, when I am attracted to somebody like that, it's like, it's notable for me, and I will continue thinking about it. And then the music goes silent. I'll probably be acquiring a shock collar for our next camping trip. If you go, if you got shocked for going off key, would it be? I would be dead by the second stanza. No, yeah, it is. So the way that the other one was set up was, somebody had control of it and was like, if you displease me, you will be shocked, like that kind of thing. I heard there's a thing where it's like, some kinks are genetic, so like, who the fuck in my genetics line has kink and kink, and especially kink? I get that. Teratophilia is powerful. Husbear's in the background going, oh really, and taking notes. He wasn't even there! He wouldn't like it. He wouldn't like it. He's a bear, he lives in his cave. He likes the comforts of home. I like Anne Boleyn. Like, I like my men decapitated. I'd imagine the hereditary nature is due to similar social / physical environments and minds to one's ancestors. Could be. I've never, I don't know either way. I will not expose 90% of my kinks within this chat, because that is a line even I do not want to cross. I gotta say, I have no idea where the seed crystal started for me with like shibari type stuff. But I will tell you that I was an only child, and I would play much of my time alone in my room with my toys, you know, like making up stories and stuff with my Beanie Babies and Bionicles and whatever. But like, from a young age, I really did enjoy like tying my toys up, like legit, like, and I would like tie my Beanie Babies up to the like support column posts of my Barbie house, and my mom would come in and be like, what the fuck are you doing? So that seed crystal was planted early, and I don't know why, how, where, when. I was so hyped to do that. What? I cannot really link any of my kinks to things from me growing up. I can't, it must have been in some media I watched, right? Where I was like, this looks interesting. And I like duplicated it, but I have no idea what it could have been. It is very similar to like the like Disney Robin Hood, where he's like, that one scene in Disney Robin Hood where he's like in the archery contest, and then they find out who he is, and they like lock him up in like a collar and chains and stuff. And the meme of like a kid watching this and being like, I feel funny. That was probably me. Media, I can definitely link some kinks for me. I'm earning the sexually explicit tag today. You are my best friend and we've got some shit to shoot. Ooh, man, there was just one point through the weekend at this festival where I thought I was gonna lose it. I was very close to the edge of going a little crazy because I swear to God, this music is like happening 23 hours out of the day. Well, maybe not. Maybe more like 20 or 21 hours out of the day. But that means every moment. And we were camped in like the loud zone. And so like every moment, even back at our camp, it was just like constant like boom 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 music in the background. And like I'd be laying there trying to sleep. I had headphones and I had earplugs and a sleeping mask. But like you could still, even with earplugs in, you can still feel it, especially because I was laying on the ground on a sleeping pad. So I could feel it. And at one point I woke up at like 3:30 or 4 in the morning and it was still just as loud going boom, 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 boom. And I was like, I was very close to having a little breakdown, but then I went back to sleep. And it only happened the one time, so I guess I did pretty okay. That is my house every day. I have trouble napping. Is it like neighbors? Poor Blue? Nah, I knew what I was getting myself into. That's the danger of being zoned in the loud zone. Yeah. For the most part, it's worth it because it's nice to not have to walk super far for everything. Or have to wait for the train. Oh, the monkeying around or the monkey business, the monkey business camp. At one night, I was like walking by there, and they were serving soup, and I was like, "What you got?" And they were like, "We got monkey poop soup. You want me to shit in your bowl?" I was like, "Great, that sounds wonderful. Thank you." It was like a very creamy soup made out of like smashed mung beans and garlic and ginger. And then a few toppings like green onions and some other things maybe. It was very good. It's the people I live with. They have bass turned way high compared to every other EQ setting. And it's like on all the time. I told you about the dorms to the south and west, but ours had the loudest normal courtyard speakers. They were blasting most of the non-quiet hours. Oh man, all the time. I I can't imagine being one of the theme camps that had music going all the time. Like to be in the middle of it for 5 days is crazy to me. None of them seem to know what headphones are. I'm really thankful that I live in a house now instead of an apartment because we do like our house we just like kind of like do our things and have speakers on and stuff and listen to, and it is very refreshing to be able to turn music up, whereas when you live in an apartment you don't want to bother people, you know. But yeah, I like husband always wears headphones for his computer. I don't even think he has external speakers. It was a lot of Tame Impala, Arctic Monkeys shit, but it was also free Q for members of the house, so it could be absolutely anything. Hyper stuff during drink times, of course. That's a lot of power. A lot of power to have. I think a lot of them sleep elsewhere, but still like close, right? Close enough. I don't think I could handle living like that, Blue. My brain no likey. I have enough, we have enough, like, space from each other. And it's honestly, it's not all the time. Our house is actually pretty quiet a lot of the time. It's just nice that, like, when we want to be loud, it's okay to be loud. We're like free of the apartment shackles. Also, Nichan, hello. Hello, welcome. I don't think I'll get to Walking Dead season 2 today. Cuz I don't want to exceed 3 hours of stream, and I feel like if I start it now, we'll be going later than that. I'll be so honest. I should go to, okay. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I gotta deal with some, like, sad family shit tomorrow. I don't wanna, and I gotta do it in the morning. My mom is gonna come pick me up at 10 a.m. Really sorry. It is what it is. I'm just not, I just, like, it sucks when I have to go to bed early for a thing that I don't want to do. Otherwise, I would stay up later. But, yeah, I have my great aunt and her husband are moving into like an assisted care home, because her husband it has, like, severely declined with dementia, and she wants to live with him still, but because of the kind of care he needs, they can't, like, live in the same room together. So she's in the process of, like, handling all of that, and she's very sad because, like, you know, not only has she essentially, like, lost her partner, right? She's also, like, losing her like, housing situation, and having to get rid of a lot of stuff to be able to fit in the new place that she's going to be moving into. And this is not a family member that I am, like, super close to, and I haven't seen her in a number of years, but, like, it's important for me to go hang out with family tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to the energy of it. You know what I mean? I'm not looking forward to the energy of it. I somewhat know what that's like with a family member. I hope your family will be all right. Yeah, we'll be okay. Hugs. Thanks. I have this thing with my family where I'm an only child of, like, a few generations. So our entire family tree comes down to me on, like, both sides. And I always grew up with, like, my parents at family gatherings, my parents were the next youngest from me. So I was the youngest, and then my parents, and then my aunts and uncles, and then my grandparents, you know? And, like, I've never really felt like they truly know me because I never had any other children to interact with at family gatherings, so I always had to just kind of sit around the table with the old people as they talked about adult things, and I never knew what to contribute. And I still feel like that. I do feel like they kind of don't know me, and I don't know how to talk to them, and, like, so it's this weird, like, everybody loves me and, like, expects me. I don't know. It's this weird, like, expectation, but I don't know what they want kind of thing. It is important to have that more mellow energy sometimes to appreciate the great times more, but very understandable. Yeah. I may be sad, but you being there will help. That's what I would keep in mind. I'd try. Lazy Shooter, hello. How we doing? Wonderful. How's it going? Welcome in. It sounds like they expect great grandchildren. No, I think we're past the point with that. I think we're I've never had that expectation put on me. especially because of like I don't have a uterus. I don't have, you know, I can't actually have kids. And that's been known since I was like in middle school, so I'm doing all right. Just finished a long day at school. As long as you are 18 or older, you're welcome here. Depending on what type of school you mean. If they've been only childs, they'd expect just one kid or maybe zero. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do I talk to them about? Because the thing that I do that's like closest to a job is this, right? I stream, but I can't talk to them about that because it doesn't sound like, to them, they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know this. They probably don't think it's important. They probably think I should be working a real job, which on one hand I get, on the other hand they just don't understand, man. They just don't understand. You're an entertainer, yeah? Adoption sounds awesome to me. Adoption is wonderful. Adoption is wonderful. I have talked to several people where I was like, if this is an issue in your life, why don't you seek adoption? And the thing about it is it's extremely expensive and kind of exclusive. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be that way, but if you are outside of like a normal family dynamic, it's extremely hard for you to adopt kids. And what I mean by normal family dynamic is that you are either a man or a woman, like a cis man or a cis woman, and you are married to the opposite gender and have like a nuclear family set up. You know what I mean? If you fall outside of that narrow scope, then it's hard for you to adopt. I've had to explain to so many people in my life that I stream and what streaming is, and it's so awkward every time, and my mom loves to tell me. Loves to tell you that it's awkward? See, here's the thing is I love talking to my mom about it because my mom, if she doesn't understand something, it is fun to tell her, but where it gets exhausting to me. I cannot just talk about my interests to my other family. I have to start from like level 0 and explain it to them, and then it's like they don't understand and they don't think it's interesting because they don't understand. And so because they don't understand, they don't get it, and it's I don't know. It's just this whole exhaustive, like, I wish I could just skip like how we're talking right now. I don't have to explain to any of you guys how chat works or what streaming is or what VTubing is. We can just be here and like be in it. I wish it was like at that level where I could be like, oh, today on stream so and so said this. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? But I could never like just talk about it that way. If you're not a stereotypical 1953 American family, they don't want you to adopt. Exactly. Not tell me, sorry. Let's tell other family members and friends to tell. Oh, I see, I see. They like to. Well, at least, like, is that good though? I would think that's good. Like, kind of, look at, this is my son, this is what he does. I like that kind of thing. I showed my mom my new model. She likes it. She likes it a lot. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Man, the tracking on it is wild. It's so expressive. Blue, I get it. I work for a multi-million corporation doing electrical work, but since it's a theme park, it's seen as a kid's job for fun. Damn. Do you like it? Do you like that kind of work? That sounds a little whimsical. Where'd my what? Oh. Water bottle. Oh, hell yeah, I do. I'm glad. I'm very glad. It's really cool when you can like your job. Husbear got a really good job offer. Oh, we're excited. He got a job offer we've been hoping for. Yay, yeah! I'm reading an adoption thing in New Zealand, and it doesn't seem like it costs much. Requires nuclear family. Epic bear win. Yeah, I have no idea about, obviously no idea about adoption in other countries, but I guess, you know, I don't really know a lot about it here other than I have heard people say it is expensive, and it's like, it's because of all like the legal stuff you have to do and pay for and all the like bureaucracy of it and stuff. It just adds up. And then on top of that, you have to prove that you have enough money and income to support the kid that you are adopting. If you want to do an epic stream reading, look up Oringa Tamariki adoption. Just to have a fun reading sesh. This seems like a trap. This is like a oh, you should have you heard about the economic crisis of video games? You should look up Sonic inflation on Google. You may be able to understand things there that I would not. Those are my favorite memes. They're pretty good. So, I think let's see, 2 weeks from now I'll be camping again for about the same amount of time. And then shortly after I get back from that is when Subathon starts. So, what I'm really hoping to get done what I want to get done before I leave for my next camping trip is some like social media posts. Like, I need to figure out how to make a little graphic for information about the Subathon. And then I want to make like a bit better of like a little teaser thing for my model to draw people in. These are things that I'm gonna try to work on. You have to stop camping, you may get reported in your video game. Boo. Not that kind of camping. Decaffeinated coffee. Make a very cool and well-made teaser like mine. Yours is funny. That did crack me up. That was good. Slowly in a pool for love, your love. I don't even know how the chemistry works when you're poolside digging in the dirt, digging in the sand, and stirring up trouble. I'm trying to think if there's anything else interesting to yap. As I was leaving, because there's like 2,000 people, right? And we're all trying to pack up and leave on the same day. And there's only like one main like road in and out of the place. It's extremely slow going. It takes it took, honestly, it was faster than I thought it was gonna be, but what they do is they pulse the traffic coming from different directions. So it's like, okay, this entire direction has to stop and wait for like 10 or 20 minutes while the other direction goes, and then we inch up, right? It's like that kind of thing. While I was waiting in my car for traffic to move, there was a guy that was like packing up his camp, and he just like was going car to car down the line with a box of potatoes. And he was like, "Here, you want a potato for the road?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I think I mean, listen, I ended up throwing it away because it had probably been outside in the heat for the past like 5 or 6 days, and to be honest, it was a little mushy. It was a little mushy, but at least people helped him not have to bring in a box of potatoes home. You know what I mean? He like parted it out, one per car, so that it was not a burden to any one person. Pretty happy I got my homie to paint up my face. Your face paint was so good. Man, that paint you guys got was so good. It like glowed really bright. And of course the homie did a good job. Since you're pretty much the only streamer that I actively watch, you're literally my Oshi in my brain. That's so funny. That's so funny because I only barely know what that means. Blue and Potato, a song for the road, wins the Pulitzer Prize for 2026. It's fun to give a homie a facial. Other sense of paint. I thought since you were more active in VTuber culture than I thought you did. Well, I also, so like the like archetype terminology, like tsundere and what are the other ones? I don't actually know what they mean. I just see them used in situations where I kind of can glean what they mean, but like I just assume that Oshi is like your favorite VTuber, your favorite streamer. I don't know if it means anything more than that. My homie will die before she wears makeup, so it was an open question if she would be down to do it for me. It's different though, like the type of makeup that it was, which is more like decorative face paint. I do feel like that's different. And Oshi is basically someone you really like. Think like the English word for stan, but a lot more positive. This is taken from idol culture, and Oshi mark is taken from VTuber culture. An Oshi mark is something you'll display like social media sites showing you Oshi them. Okay. What I found on Reddit. Blue understands the VTuber culture the way the French archaeologists understood the Rosetta Stone. Surface level. I have only seen it used in the context of a VTuber having another VTuber they look up to. Yeah, I mean, same. Or not even another VTuber. It's just like a viewer. A viewer having an Oshi. It was understood in translation through other ancient languages. Oh, I look up to you. Shark Poo, that's very flattering. That's very flattering. There's a song with the lyrics that say, "Put me on a pedestal and I'll only disappoint you." Give me all your money and I'll make some origami honey. Oh, 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 oh. Now. There's also a song by Yellowcard that says there's a place called Oshi Avenue. We're gonna rock down to Oshi Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Look back at all the crazy fights we had. like some kind of madness was taking control. Oh, I watched on YouTube. There's like a girl that's like she's a vocal coach, and there seems to be a lot of these on YouTube, but she's a vocal coach that also does like react videos, and she'll like listen to a song or watch a video for the first time and then pause it and talk about vocal technique being used in the music. And so I really like her content. She's very cool, very good. I watched a video where she reacted to the entirety of Rocky Horror Picture Show, like the whole movie. It's a 3 hour, like a 3 hour video on her channel because she kept pausing it to talk about it. But also, it's just the whole movie on YouTube on her channel. Like, I watched that. I watched that last night. I've never seen anybody just react to a whole movie before, but also it made me want to do a Rocky Horror Picture Show movie night in Discord. You are on my BG3 fan, Emmy fan, and disappointment pedestal, and you are the top. No way you can disappoint me more. Gotcha. So much of that on YouTube. Oh yes, this lady, a good reactor, and informative and transformative. I have seen her do that. Oh, I thought you were being tongue in cheek. I've seen her do that with some Tool and Perfect Circle songs, and it is awesome. You know who I'm talking about? It's just like a she's got red hair, charismatic voice. That's who it is. Yeah, she's cool. She also recently, well, I think maybe a couple months ago, reacted to Iron Mouse's Music Box of Fate song, and it was very good. And then I watched I love internet inception sometimes. I love so like I watched Iron Mouse react to her video of her watching Iron Mouse's music video, and it's like this like this cyclical like content Ouroboros. But it's fun to watch Iron Mouse in particular react to that kind of stuff because it's just like I love watching her get the praise that she deserves. And so when like vocal coaches react to her stuff and like praise her, and it just makes me feel good, and obviously it makes her feel good because it makes her cry. She's a popular one. I started watching her probably because she was doing like sleep token react videos with Will Ramos from the metal band that Will Ramos is from. I don't know. But apparently they're friends. They did a whole series with him where they went to like a research center and like did scans of his throat and stuff. Um which was really fascinating. They stuck like electrode needles in the muscles of his neck and had him like do guttural vocalizations. I think I started watching her from her Tool reviews and Ginger. Ooh, Ginger's cool. I like that one. Fast tuck today. Speed tucked. Speed tucking world record. World record. When don't fight back. I think you'll find you're missing the point with that. And this'll be Lorna Shore. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I was watching someone stream Mass Effect who literally had RPG in her name, but her music react channel was blowing up. Oh, and she does barely game any gaming anymore. I see. A genre swap. I don't know if it happened this year, but there's sometimes a speed breakup event at the festival. That's fun. There's a lot of stuff like that I wish I had gone to. Like, there was like a few like queer speed dating ones that I think would have been fun. I'm not good at talking to strangers, but I think I'm a little better when it's like a structured activity where it's expected to be awkward. You know what I mean? Okay, if there was a Rocky Horror Picture Show stream, Columbia model. it would be in Discord. Little Discord with text chat. I hope it's transformative reaction content. Not you know, reaction content. I've seen a lot of people talk about how it can be troublesome um and not transformative enough, but like where you actually draw the line is extremely vague and like up to interpretation. But Shark Poo, I know what you mean. That's kind of why I don't necessarily like watching things all the time on stream, because I'm afraid of doing that. I find it easier when I have a costume of sorts. Yeah, like a little barrier to break the ice to play into. I can't speak to strangers unless I go on stage. Then I can't shut up. Have you ever like done an open mic thing? Or like what? On stage? What are you doing up there? I don't really know. I haven't seen much of it, but given her streaming persona, I'm sure the emotions are there. That's the thing about like React content also. I'll happily like sit there and watch streamers that I enjoy. I'll watch them just watch stuff because it's like that same feeling of like living vicariously through the emotions of somebody you know, or like if they're watching, this is specifically like if you want to show somebody something because you want them to feel how you felt about it. I get that. I get that emotional thing of it. So I will watch like React slop if it's somebody that I enjoy anyway. But I also understand that that is not like quote unquote good content to make. I understand. Can border on content theft. A group of us do. Well, did. It's been a while. Live comedy. Oh, really? I would never have guessed. But I guess I only know you through text on a screen. How could I know? I 100% get that. It's similar in a way to watching someone do a let's play of a game you love. Yeah. I guess if they want to go that route, they're welcome to, and I'm sure I would enjoy it. But I enjoy watching Mass Effect plays more. A low quality ME play beats out other content for me. I understand that for sure. I'm very excited to watch LC play. I think it's a high quality. So far, he really liked it so far. I wonder if he's here. We'll talk about him while he's showering. So far he said he was liking it. Incoming video call. Should I answer it? From the shower, yeah. I installed a waterproof webcam in there so we can get shower cam. Oh, you're right. I saw that meme. Yeah, you're right. I did see that. I did. Believe me, I'm kind of omnipresent in in the Discord. I usually I will have seen it if it's in there, even if I don't say anything. You know what? I should get better at that. I should get better at being present in my server. But I also am not present in like my friends' chats either. Omnipresence doesn't really matter if your memory's poor, does it? I try. I try. I do also have the impulse where if I see a notification, I will like click on a message to make it go away, and sometimes I don't always like look at it. We do appreciate you. I'm glad. I'll try my best. That's all I can do. I have a lot going on recently. Oh my god, do I have a lot going on? My birthday! My birthday is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Less than a week. I like was not gonna do anything for my birthday. Well, I don't even know what to do on stream. I might literally do nothing. We might just play The Walking Dead like normal. Maybe it'll just be a normal stream, but I'll wear a birthday hat. Birthday's on the day I move. Oh, did you tell me you're moving? Did I forget? Happy birth week, thanks. I think so. I move on the 6th. Damn. Are you like moving out on your own? I don't remember this. I get married on the 6th. Ah! Big things this June. What a year. Wish I was moving on my own. With roommates or what? Different family? Or like moving house along with your current house, moving to a smaller house about half an hour away. I see. Closer to a beach. You gonna be able to just like walk to the ocean? Pretty much. That's lucky. That's cool. I used to have dreams of living on the coast, but nowadays I am too afraid of the mega earthquake we're supposed to have. I laugh to cope. But the closer you are to the coast, the more of a danger it is. My parents, I feel, are silly brained and are not only choosing a smaller house, but one that is smaller and has bizarre restrictions. Renting? Is it like terms of a lease or what? Blobber Spog 123, hello! Welcome in. I'm Baby Blue. Nice to meet you. I'm having a chill chat right now because I just got back from camping. Now we're just killing time, yapping away. I meant more expensive, I see. But renting. Damn landlords, shakes my fist. Three rounds and a sound like whispering, you know me, you know me. No cabins allowed on the property? No cabins? I mean, is that a thing you wanted to do? That seems like a weird rule that, like, nobody would break anyway. Do you mean, like, a tent? Or, like, a shed? A cabin to me implies another livable structure, which wouldn't be normal. Why did you still had caps on? Why did I just see creepy eyes? What are you talking about? New Zealand cabins are like just a movable one-room thing you can have on properties. Interesting. Okay. They plug in like a caravan. Sounds like a shed. Wow. Excuse me. What a guy. Got a tickle in my throat.
Remember to stay hydrated.
That's what I'm doing! Garrus, fuck off! No, Garrus, she didn't mean to come back. He'd have some sort of unintentionally sexy quip to backlash on that. That's how I would describe Garrus a lot of the time, as unintentionally sexy. It grants me epic amounts of privacy and is how I started my streaming career. Life would be so much quieter and peaceful. I'm not tripping. I got the creepy eyes. What can I say? I'm a bird girl. The sexy quip in question. Remember to stay hydrated with my penis? No, get out. Get out of here. That's not sexy at all. Have you ever seen the eyes of birds? They're very, they can be very unnerving. Instead of penis, how about pussy? You know what? True. True. We should give the vagina more recognition. I do agree. Like I said, I'm gonna turn into that one girl from Legally Blonde. Today was pretty hot and our bird baths in the backyard were all dry. And I saw a crow out there. There was a crow, like, sitting on the ground beneath the bird bath, venting. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but it's like, if you ever see a bird like sit there with their wings a little bit open and their mouth open, they're trying to cool off. And that's what it was doing, like right underneath the bird bath. So we were like, oh, we should go out there and fill it. Unfortunately though, when you go out there, they get scared away, right? So like a dog. Yeah, similar to a dog. Anyway, so we refilled the water, the bird baths. I hope it came back and got a cool dip. I never saw it come back, but and a cat. If cats are panting though, that usually means there's something wrong. And Girl. A higao face? Is that how you say that? That's another, oh no, that's another like language thing. like like Oshi. Oshi and tsundere. A word I've never heard spoken out loud before. Only seen written. Do you like Hatsune Miku? I'm pretty indifferent. I think that Hatsune Miku is like a cool character design. I've never like really listened to Vocaloid music. I'm not in that culture at all. But I think that Hatsune Miku's colors are always really appealing to me. Sometimes I have been tempted to get like a statue. How about anime? Oh no, my Achilles heel. Huh, what? Don't look at me. No, I don't watch a ton of anime. I have a few favorites. The first one that I ever like really got into was Wolf's Rain, and it's still like my favorite one. Let's see. Demon Slayer. I tried very hard to like Demon Slayer, and I just found it very annoying. Unfortunately, it has a lot of elements that I would like. There's one character in it that I could not fucking stand. I thought he was so annoying. I don't even remember his name. He's like the one with like either orange or yellow hair, and he's always like screaming. He's screaming the entire time. Zanitas? I don't know. I don't remember his name. I really like the plot though of like the girl that has to have the bit in her mouth, the like muzzle. That's fun. That's fun to me. Characters have got to have flaws, Blue, in order to develop. I don't think that him yelling all the time was his like character flaw that was gonna go away. I think that that's just how that character is. Another one of my I'm being very serious when I say this. Another one of my favorite animes is Interspecies Reviewer. Unironically. It does, but it is Zenitsu? I like Serial Experiments Lane. I watched all of the Evangelion anime and a few of the movies, and I can definitively say I don't like Evangelion. I don't like it. I've not heard either anime that you mentioned. Serial Experiments Lane is an anime from the 90s that's very psychological and has to do with themes of like essentially it kind of has predicted what the internet has become in regards to people's lives and how history is perceived and what is the meaning of life when like what we put online is how we are preserved. What is true, right? Who are we truly if everybody perceives us only through the internet and that's how we're remembered? It's a curated view. It's a different person, right? Anyway, it's very psychological and I love the themes in it. Also JJK. I don't know that one. Always has been. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Interspecies Reviewer is a smut anime. It's a smut anime with like good world building and cute characters. JJK is like the most popular boys anime. What does it stand for? Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen? Ah, I've heard of that one, but I've not watched it. I ain't knowing nothing about it. What else? Oh, I like Samurai Champloo. That one's good. And Space Dandy? He's a dandy guy in space. Space Dandy is delightful. And because I liked Space Dandy, I have tried to watch Cowboy Bebop, but I had a hard time getting into it. It's so good. I have heard good things about. Well, I have no idea what it's about, but I just have heard that people like it. I think you might like Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Would I? The only anime I've watched was Gurren Lagann. I have also watched just a little bit of that one. It's cozy and I love it so much. Please. Damn, maybe when June is over and I can finally rest, maybe I'll look at some anime. It's about the best boy. Oh. Garrus. Yeah, is it about Garrus? Come on. Come on. Oh, I also I'm not all the way caught up with it, but I was really enjoying Frieren. I was enjoying Frieren. Gets adopted by a demon grandpa so he can have a grandson. So the demon can have a grandson. Jujutsu Kaisen follows high schooler Yuji Itadori, who swallows a cursed finger to save his friends. He becomes the vessel of the ancient evil Ryomen Sukuna. Sukuna? Sukuna? Maybe. Thrown into a secret role of sorcerers, Yuji must master cursed energy to consume all 20 of Tsukuna's fingers before being permanently executed. That's what it is about. Interesting. Okay. 20 fingers. 7 vaginas. Also haven't finished it, but Frieren might be the first anime I like and set the bar high. You might. Yeah, Frieren is really good. Frieren is really good. Butler, my first anime was Wolf's Rain, and it has left a lasting impression on me. It's very good. It's very good. It's emotional, especially once you get to like the end. It's emotional. It wraps up. It is a conclusive like 24 episodes, I think. What's it called? I'll type it out. Wolf's Rain. I'll take a look. I mean, I don't know that it's similar at all to Frieren, but it's still like my favorite. Anime seems okay, but my backlog is too full of Mass Effect VODs. Once that's done, I need to make the spreadsheet of playthroughs. So much to do. And you're getting married. Now if we turned it inappropriate, it would be 10 penises and 10 pussies. For what? Is that an anime? Where is our Mass Effect anime? They did that. It's Paradise Lost? Oh, instead of fingers? Oh, Paragon Lost. Wait, really? Yeah, Shark Poo, it's not good. It's not good. It could have been good, but it's not good. I tried to watch it. I tried to watch it and I couldn't get through it. We need a good Mass Effect show anime. Well, there is a hope. There's a little light of hope for the show. The Cyberpunk anime was really good. I watched the Cyberpunk anime before playing the game. It's probably better watched before 3 when it's set rather than after. Nacho Lava, hello. Reincarnated as a slime. Oh, I've heard of that one. Or I've seen it floating around. I am turned off. I'm turned off when an anime has a very long title. Unfortunately, that is me judging the book by its cover, but like it makes me not want to watch it. Oh, how about Hip Whip Girl Keijo? I like Hip Whip Girl Keijo. Death Note. Yeah, I mean, I also was a teenager and watched Death Note. It was okay. I did not watch it past the plot point. Cuz I felt like it should have ended there and I wasn't interested in it after that happened. I didn't want to watch Slime at first because of the ads I was being served for like half a year nonstop. And I got sick of them and watched it. Now I love it. They got you. They got you with those ads. LN style titles, ones that summarize the whole series, ruin a whole generation of anime and manga. Is that what's happening? Does LN stand for light novel? Reincarnated as a sword? How many of these are there? Yes. Ah, look at me using my noggin. Stands for lewd novel. The book talk girlies are gonna have a heyday with that one. No. A ton. Reincarnated as a vending machine. You know what? This just sounds like if you were on DeviantArt in like the mid to late 2000s, there was just a bunch of weird art on it like this. There's a lot of weird like fetish TF art on DeviantArt in that time period. Where it was like, oh no, I suddenly TF'd into a woman's menstrual pad. Oh no, I'm suddenly a vending machine. Don't put your coins in my hole. That's exactly how it is. Reincarnated into another world, reincarnated as a slime, reincarnated as a demon king, reincarnated as a sword. It's, oh my god. I did one with a longer title that I did watch and enjoy was The Devil is a Part-Timer. I thought that one was fun. And Way of the House Husband. That was also silly and fun. Gosh, I think I watched maybe a season or 2 of Attack on Titan. See, here's me like trying to think of any anime I've ever watched. I'm not an avid anime consumer. Oh, Claymore. Claymore was another one I watched like fairly early on. Oh my god. And Elfen Lied. How about some elfin lead? Wish fulfillment, the anime. There's a reincarnated as a spa. Box? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Are you a chicken? Are you a slow chicken? Kitty, what are you doing? My cat is looking at me sad. He's looking at me sad on top of a pile of blankets, like, mother, please. Please take me to bed. Books. Pet the kitty. Alright. I'll pet him. Hold on. There we go. I made him a comfy spot. And I think he might I think he might lay down on it. It's always a huge accomplishment when you can get a cat to lay like where you where you intend for him to lay. There's a farming life in another world that is unironically one of my favorite anime. So fun to watch. Oh, another one of my favorite animes is called Silver Spoon. It's a slice of life school anime, but they're at like an agriculture school, and it's actually extremely like factual. It kind of like teaches you about how farming works. What books do you read? Unfortunately, I don't read as much as I used to. I was an avid reader when I was like a teen and a young adult, but I have a hard time now focusing to get through a book. The last books that I did read were the Mass Effect books. Just the first 3. I'm loving Boten Kamina. Fully blossoms when drunk this season. Is that the whole title? The one that I love to watch the most currently, Ascendance of a Bookworm, has like sort of accurate pre-modern and pre-printing press bookmaking. Interesting. Oh, my kitty laid down in the bed. I made him. Oh, I'm so happy. Boten Kamina fully blossoms when drunk is the title. Interesting. Is that just a fancy way of saying like somebody loosens up when they've had some drinks? It's currently airing this season. Huh. Is it gay? Is it girls kissing girls? Oh, Val, hello. A lot of fantasy and romance, like Fourth Wing and the Secrets of Nicholas Flemma. I haven't heard of that. I have heard of Fourth Wing, but not read it. Have you tried High Rise Invasion? No, I don't know that. I don't you know, back in my day when I was a young adult, I really loved young adult books. And nowadays the young adult section, or like the romantasy section that's like really popular right now, doesn't appeal to me so much. I did actually, before the movies came out, I did really enjoy the Twilight books. And then let's see, another series that I liked was the first book was called Hush Hush. Oh, Kai is cool. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock. MC of Bookworm Anime is in the body of an 8-year-old is not gay, at least not yet. Well, I mean, I wasn't asking about that one. I wasn't asking about that one. I was asking about the fully blossoms when drunk. Blobber, thank you for the follow. You are also in the flock now. I've mostly read nonfiction and textbooks recently. I have actually mostly read fan fiction, Mass Effect fan fiction. I can tell you all about my favorite one, but I think I don't know how many times our regulars here have heard me talk about this damn fan fiction. Hello, Kai. Welcome in. Unrelated, but on C-Stream yesterday, was I the only one impressed he managed to be blind and miss the ship fly? I honestly forget that happens. I forget that happens. I also just don't look for that either. So it's a eerie slice of life about women living in student living and focuses on when they get to socialize and drink in their free moments, when they don't have class homework or need to study. That sounds very light. That sounds very light and nice. Oh my gosh, girly birdie. There was a manga that I was reading. What is it called? It's called... Oh, fuck. I don't remember. It was like a slice of life Yuri. I know that's not helpful, but I'm trying to think of what it was called. Oh my god, it was really cute. And I think you would like it if you haven't heard of it already. It's like My Love Life, something. God damn it. Let's see if I can find it. That's gonna bug me now. Let's see. I wanna break my legs, you can take care of me instead. Where is it? So I fight to take it, let me. Give me a minute, I gotta figure out how to, content library, maybe? Books? Oh, okay, girly. This one is called How Do We Relationship? How Do We Relationship? I thought it was very cute. I need to catch up with it. Okay, let me look at chat. That is the best Yuri of all time? Oh! Well, look at me having good taste. The only one I've ever read. Here's the thing with manga, the black and white art is like visually hard for me to understand what's going on a lot of the time, so I avoid manga, but this one was like easy for me to understand, to like look at and know what's going on. Beep boop. Elsie, are you squeaky clean? Are you decontaminated and ready to explore the Citadel? I am. I'm so excited. Hey, just letting you know, if you wanna if for any reason you wanna get in a voice call while you play, I'm available for that. But I also understand if you don't want to do that. I'm so ready for space politics. Let me scroll up a little bit here. It's an adaptation of a manga by the same name, with the anime being an improvement on the manga, with its use of lingering shots, different animation, and art styles each episode. That's neat. I like it when the medium is used and expands on characters and on characters' backstories. My brain went to my youth romantic comedy as wrong as I expected. Whoa. Magilumiere Inc. is also interesting. Magical Girls, but as a supportive company. Speaking of Magical Girls, my friend did have me watch Madoka Magica one time. I did watch that. Depends what you want to talk about. You gonna lore dump? No, I literally, like, it would just be what I do in chat. It's just probably mostly silent unless you need something. But we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. I just am excited. Don't you, like, have to go to sleep? I do. I do. But I will probably watch Mass Effect. I can't help it. I'll be laying in bed thinking about it. And then I'll go to sleep. The mangaka has a one-shot title in an undesirable relationship. It's a toxic Yuri about a rich girl adored by all and the poor girl she loves because the poor girl abuses and hates her. Is that the same one that does How Do We Relationship? I do kind of want to skip stream to watch him play Emmy. You know what would be really funny, Sharkboo? If you streamed for like 10 minutes and then rated it him. Be like, haha, psych, actually, this is what we're doing today. Did you play The Walking Dead? Not today, no. I kind of thought I would, but we'll save it for tomorrow. I yapped for a long time. Didn't realize you were this much of a Mass Effect fan. Psh, you underestimate me. See you later. Bye, Elsie. React stream. There you go. Fuck yeah, I missed nothing. Yeah. Just me yapping about my time. And like, How Do We Relationship? They're in university, so it has 18 plus scenes. Oh. HDWR. How Do We Relationship? Huge dong with rectums. True. The dong has a butthole. How's that for an anime title? There's a butthole at the end of this dong. How was your vacation? It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Very taxing. I'm tired. It was not a relaxing vacation. It was a lot happening. I reincarnated as a floating dong. Yep. Dick butt. Dick butt. $10 says that already exists. But it's all in my head. Ew, my dog's butthole can't be this cute. Oh no, that's troublesome. I have to go. Bye, bye, Shark Poo. Bye, Val. I can taste your lipstick. I can lay down next to you. If I drink enough, I swear that I will wake up next to you. Okay, I'm waiting. We're gonna raid Corey. I made it to 3 hours. Yeah, I wanted to wait so that we could raid. Oh man, I gotta pee. That's another thing. It is the 3-hour mark and I have to pee.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh no, Garrus, I can't anymore. I'm gonna explode. But I have to do what you tell me to. My top 5 Yuri Rex of all time. How to relationship. Hana Monogatari. Even though we're adults, explores real world shitty divorce laws in Japan. She loves to cook and she loves to eat. Same. Run away with me, girl. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. All right. We are going to raid Elsie. NTR. Huh? Okay, let me see. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Here's the raid messages depending on whether or not you have the emotes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. This was a very nice return. It was good. I like chatting with y'all about my time and showing you pictures and videos. And it's gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we will start The Walking Dead season 2, so look forward to that. And now we're gonna raid Corey, who is playing Mass Effect for the first time. He's very early on in the game. It's very exciting to me. I've been waiting for him to play it for like half a year, so here we are. As I always say, treat yourselves with kindness and tell your friends you love them. Chirp, chirp, chirp. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.